Hi, how are you? My name is Paula and today I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about organic and paid traffic. In these times of digital immersion, you may already have heard of traffic. If you don't know anything about it, like I said, don't worry. Today I'll tell you everything you need to know. First things first, traffic refers to the flow of user access on your channels, whether it's a store, blog, social media page, or website. In other words, whenever people arrive on a sales page, for example, we're dealing with traffic. Today I'm going to talk about organic and paid traffic and which is better for those who are just getting started in the world of digital marketing. Let's get started with organic traffic. Don't worry, these concepts of paid and organic traffic are not that complicated, okay? Organic traffic is how you acquire new visitors to your social media profiles or website without having to invest money directly. Basically, organic traffic refers to people who spontaneously visit your website, your store, or your social media page. Content marketing is one of the most common ways of increasing organic traffic. Here are a few good practices when it comes to content marketing. Number one is structured search engine optimization, or SEO. SEO refers to a set of strategies to make your content easier to be found by search engines. Number two, create content focusing on a defined persona. As we've mentioned a few times here on the channel, the more your audience can identify with the message you're conveying, the greater the chance of them wanting to know more about your product. And number three might seem a little obvious, but I think it's worth reinforcing. The main thing in content marketing is to create content. Use a variety of formats and create rich and detailed content to show your mastery and authority on the subject. Okay, I've already talked about what organic traffic is and have given a few examples of good practices to boost your organic traffic through content marketing. However, there are still a few more things you need to know. First, it's very common for people to say that organic traffic means free traffic. That's not true. Although the initial investment is low compared to a sponsored link strategy, organic traffic doesn't mean having zero expenses. An organic traffic strategy can take months to deliver its initial results. And the key to making it work is to constantly and consistently apply the good practices we mentioned above. It's important to remember that all this content creation, optimization, and promotion does have an expense, even if it's only hours work. The big difference is that you don't pay for the platform to deliver this content. In other words, it's not a direct cost for reach, impressions, and engagement. So now that you know a little bit about organic traffic, let's talk about paid traffic, okay? As the name implies, paid traffic is generated by paying for ads or boosting content. Paid traffic requires a direct financial investment. For example, every time you pay money to a website, ad, post, or video to perform better, you're using paid traffic. It has other names besides paid traffic. Some call it sponsored links or just ads. If you want to increase the number of people you communicate with, you can work with three main ways. Number one, placing ads for your brand or product on websites that are part of your persona's universe. Number two, social media. Number three, Google. Leave a comment here if you knew that you could use paid traffic in those three different ways. Paid traffic means investing money in ad platforms with the purpose of achieving different goals. Some of the most common goals are attracting users to a certain page, profile, or offer, reaching as many people as possible with a certain message, impacting people several times with the same content, encouraging the downloading of an app, selling a product or a service, encouraging messages via Telegram or Instagram DMs, or performing the so-called remarketing, among others. These are just a few examples. In fact, you can work with paid traffic within the strategy that you already have, either to position your brand, to sell, or to generate leads. The fact is, paid traffic helps a lot in expanding your audience and segmenting your content so that it reaches people who have a greater affinity with what you have to offer. This is only possible because all this work is done based on people's behavior and interests within the platform. How about an example? Let's say that a user is very engaged on social media and is always commenting on posts about a certain subject. This user will be mostly impacted by ads that aim for more engagement. Of course, for good paid traffic management, it's also important to be organized and consistent. In fact, The best organic traffic practices are applicable to the universe of paid traffic, but it's necessary to add the important detail. To boost content on a website, you normally use tools which we call ad managers. Before boosting ads, learn how these tools work and what the main prerequisites are for their execution. For example, if you want to boost your posts on Instagram so that they reach thousands of people, our recommendation is that you know a bit about the segmentation and the entire step-by-step process on how to boost ads so that you can obtain the best possible results. Also, subscribe to our channel because we're always inviting some of our experts to give you great tips. If you're ready to learn more about paid traffic, I'll leave a Q&A video here in the top left corner, which is worth watching. I've already mentioned a few concepts of paid and organic traffic. I've talked about some of the best practices. So now let's finally talk about the big question. So Paula, I'm just getting my business started. Is it worth investing in paid traffic, or is it organic traffic the best solution for me? The answer is very easy. It depends. Oh, but I thought you were going to tell me one way or the other. Oh, the truth is that you're the only person who knows your business, and you can determine whether or not you can spend in terms of demands, like time and costs. Our suggestion will always be the following. If you can, invest in good content marketing, ensuring organic traffic, and boost it through good paid traffic management. By doing both, you can ensure the best results. However, first analyze what resources you have available. Again, time and money. Do you have money to invest in paid traffic? Even a little? Do you have a routine of creating content for social media? And finally, if you're just getting started, you need time, patience, and a good analysis of what and how much you have to invest. Consider your goals. For example, if your goal is to build authority and become the standard reference in your niche, start by producing valuable content, such as ebooks, for example, and set up a schedule for boosting your posts. Consider starting small and building it up gradually. Now, if you've already been on the market for a while and you know your audience, using both strategies is a good option. Show that you're an authority on the subject and increase your number of sales. Of course, each one has its own specificities. You have to invest time, dedication, and have a lot of patience to create a strategy. When you talk about organic traffic, you don't have to spend anything, but the difference is that the results come in the medium and long term. This strategy needs to be constant and gradual. You should invest in content creation, SEO, email marketing, among other content marketing practices. When it comes to paid traffic, on the other hand, the results are almost instantaneous. This is why several entrepreneurs prefer to invest in paid traffic to boost their business. Ideally, you should study and understand your audience and the goal you have for your business, and then determine which source of traffic will be prioritized. There are several points to be worked on, and here at Hotmart we have several courses that can help you understand the best way to move forward. Check out the link in this video's description. You might have noticed that both strategies, paid and organic traffic, have the same end goals: to attract more visitors to your brand's website and generate more traffic than your competitors. However, the similarities end there, since it takes time for results depending. However, the similarities end there, since the time it takes for results depends on how and when you apply them. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and leave a comment with the topics for future videos, or let us know what you thought about this one. And of course, activate notifications so you don't miss new updates. See you next time. Bye bye.